Please join me in the pledge to the American flag. Please join me in the pledge to the Christian flag. Please join me in the pledge to the Bible. Please join me in prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for this day, and I hope that our chapel goes well and that everyone goes away learning something that we said, and they would do something that shows the light to God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, thank you. Please, class. Oh, you guys remain. You know the drill, people. Why are you sitting down? All right, here we go. You guys ready for some worship today? Are you ready to get your dance on? You ready to get your dance on? Here we go. I can't wait to sing the song with you today, people. And I want to see some funky moves from some parents, too. Here we go. It's on. In break of day, in hope we rise. We speak your name. We lift our eyes. Tune our hearts into your peace. Where we walk, there you'll be. With fire in our eyes. Our lives are light. Your love untamed. It's blazing now. The streets will glow forever bright. Your glory's breaking. Here we go. will lead me. Fourth grade, thank you. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Sounds great. Verse 2. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my trouble. One more time. Whoa, you are the peace in my trouble sea. Sing my lighthouse. 1, 2, here we go. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, good. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. All right. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Y'all sound awesome today. Verse 3. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse. Here we go. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, yeah. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Okay, this is the bridge section. Fire before us. Here we go. Fire before us. You're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. That's all there is to it. Fire before us. You're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. One more time. Fire. Fire before us. You're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. Fire before us. Here we go. Fire before us. You're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. My lighthouse. My lighthouse. Shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse. Let's go. My lighthouse. I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Good enough, you guys. Nice job. I know this is gonna be a little young for some of you, but I just feel like I want to take one quick moment here to have a quiet moment of worship together. We sing something without a track, real quick song, singing Jesus Loves Me. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to Him belong. They are weak, but He is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Let's bow our heads together, guys, and pray. Lord, we thank you so much that we can come here together and worship you and have fun in our worship, but also mean our worship, Lord. We are so grateful that you love us so much. We're so grateful that you are a lighthouse shining in the darkness that we cannot see. We love you so much today, Lord. Help our ears and eyes to be open to the message we're going to receive today from Miss Lee's class. We love you, and we all say, amen. You may be seated. Thank you, 4th grade Miss David's class. Awesome soft dancers and singers, worship team. This is our kickoff season for our class chapels. You guys excited about that? All right, so here's what happens if you're new to chapel. Like Miss Lee's class is going to present their chapel. It's going to be awesome. We're going to pay attention, and we're going to learn about the Lord through their chapel. You guys ready? Please give a warm welcome to Miss Lee and her class chapel.
Okay, I've had enough. What's wrong, Thomas? We've been hiking forever, and now it's gotten dark. I can't see a thing.
What's the matter? Are you chicken? Bok bok?
No, I'm not a chicken. I just like to see what's around me. It's too dark. There's got to be a better way.
Tell me about it. I've smacked into at least 12 trees, and who knows how many spider webs.
Spiders? Did you say spiders? Yeah, it's so dark that I didn't see that little creep back there. Now my feet are soaking wet.
When I said I'd like to go hiking, I didn't mean in the dark.
Yeah, me too.
Why didn't you say something? I've got some light.
You do?
Well, yeah, everyone knows you never go hiking without packing a flashlight. Duh! You mean you had that flashlight all along, you're just now pulling it out? Wait, don't turn that on. Huh? And just, why not?
If we turn it on, we might see scary things.
Scary things? What do you mean scary things?
Might see danger, or a bear, or something else that's super creepy.
A bear? Isn't that the point of light? To show us if there is possible danger?
Wait, you might see that we're on the wrong path. That would be horrible.
Hang on. If we're not going the right way, we need to know that, right? We need to get on the right path so we don't get lost.
But if we keep the light off, we can just pretend that we're on the right path and everything will be just fine.
No, it will not be just fine. I don't want to get lost, and I'm pretty sure nobody else wants to either.
Okay, hang on. I know my flashlight somewhere in my backpack. Ah, here it is.
Much better. Now I can see where I'm going.
And we can see if anything scary is nearby.
Let's hang out here for a bit. My feet are tired and I like to rest a little bit.
Sounds good to me.
I can't believe you had that light the whole time. What good is light if you don't let it shine? True, I just forgot, I guess.
It's okay, Graham. We all forget to shine sometimes.
What do you mean, Maddie? I'm not a flashlight.
No, I'm not saying we're flashlights. You see, when we have the love of God in our hearts, we can shine for Him.
What you talking about, Maddie? I'm not sure I get it. How are we supposed to shine? We're humans, not lights.
I know, what I'm saying is that we're supposed to shine for God in the things we say and in the things we do.
Wait, I know a verse in the Bible that talks about that. Hang on, let me find it. A little light, please. Here it is. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven."
Translation, please.
This verse means, but when we do things to help others, we are being the light, to the true light, Jesus, that's in us. And the things we do, the ways we act, the encouragement we give to others, well, those things attract people to Jesus' light.
Yeah, when they see how awesome Jesus is in our life, they might want that joy in their life. We're shining for Jesus.
Kind of like a bug zapper.
Huh?
Have you ever seen a bug zapper? Picture it. You're sitting on your back deck, mosquitoes are out in full force, you're growling because you're slapping yourself silly. Then your dad plugs in the bug zapper. Lights are glowing, bugs are buzzing, and then it happens. The bug walks in on the laser beam of light, its eyes get wide. The light lures the bug in. Closer, closer, closer. Then zap! Dead bug! See, we should shine like a bug zapper.
Sort of. Just without the zap part. And I'm still trying to figure out why you're carrying a bug zapper around the
When I think of shining for God, I think of Christmas lights.
Christmas lights? How do Christmas lights remind you of shining for God?
Are you kidding me? You brought Christmas lights on a hiking trip?
Other than the fact that Christmas lights are used to help us celebrate Christmas. You know, when we celebrate Jesus' birthday, they teach us an important lesson about shining too.
Let me get this straight. You're saying that Christmas lights can teach a lesson?
Sure, this stand of lights makes the tree light up with all sorts of wonderful twinkles, but only if it's plugged in. If it's not, there's no light. We're like those lights. We have to stay connected to our power source, Jesus, if we want to be able to do our job right.
Hey, I like that, Jaden. Our job is to share God's love with those around us. Just the other day, I read a devotion about how Jesus told his disciples that when they did good things for those who are weak or hurting, it's like they're doing it to him. It made me feel so good inside. I was still thinking about it at recess. While I was playing with my friends, I saw one of my classmates sitting all alone. Those words came back to my mind. When I do something for someone else, I'm really serving the Lord. So I left the game and went over to the kid who was sitting all by himself and asked him if he'd like to play. You should have seen the smile on his face when I did that. He jumped up and we headed back over to play with my friends. It made that kid feel good to be included. It made me feel good to help him out. But best of all, it made God happy to see me helping someone else.
You were shining for Jesus.
Yeah, I guess I was.
When I think of shining for Jesus, I think of a lightsaber from Star Wars.
No, you don't have a lightsaber in your backpack.
Think about it. Luke Skywalker and the other Jedi use lightsabers to fight off evil.
Watch out, Jedi Master!
We can use the light that God gives us to fight evil too. We can use His word to help us battle sin and temptation. Jesus even used scripture to fight Satan when he was being tempted in the desert. We can remember what God says in the Bible to help us when we feel weak or hurt or even angry.
Now I've heard it all.
Hey, look over there. There are little lights flashing in the sky. And there. Lightning bugs.
I thought they're called fireflies.
Whatever, same thing. Those little insects are great reminders to let our light shine. When it's dark outside, those teeny little lights shine. That light pierces through the darkness and makes it go away. I love to catch lightning bugs or fireflies and put them in a jar. When you get enough of them, you can make that jar shine like a lantern. Makes me think about when we come together to do good things for God, we can really shine and make a difference. Yeah, like the great day of service that Whitefield was a part of a few weeks ago. If I go and help in the community, that's great. But when lots of us go and help in the community, then people really take notice. That was an awesome way to share God's love with those around us.
Wow, it's really getting dark now. Yeah, check out the stars, they're really twinkling.
You mean shining. The cool thing about those stars is that God knows exactly how many are out there. He's numbered them. He even has a name for each one. Psalms 147, 4-5 says, He counts the number of the stars. He gives names to all of them. Great is our Lord, mighty in power. His understanding has no limit. There's Rocky and Fabio and Gertrude and way over there is Petunia.
Something cool about stars is that all through history, they have been used to help people find their way. They would guide a traveler to safety, help a sailor figure out the way to his next port, and point a hiker in the right direction. Uh-oh, I feel another shine story coming. Yep, we need to be like those shining stars in that we need to help guide people to God.
How do we do that?
Well, let's say you're at a sleepover and having a great time with your friends. After a while, you're just hanging out and talking. until someone starts to make fun of a couple of people who aren't there. They call them names and say mean things about them. You can help that person back to the right course by reminding them that saying mean things about people isn't nice, especially when they aren't there to defend themselves. Hopefully, they'll stop being mean and the slumber party can go back to being fun times for all.
Ooh, I've got one. The other night, I was watching a movie and this couple was having a fancy dinner with candles on the table. They were telling each other how much they loved each other. It was dreamy.
Oh, how does a kissy candle remind you of God?
Well, first of all, it's not a kissy candle. It's a candle to remind us of love. Not that kind of love. God's love. A candle can remind us that God loves us so much that he sent his son Jesus to be a light in the dark world. Jesus taught us all sorts of things when he was here. How to treat others, how to honor our parents, how to forgive those who hurt us, and how to love those around us. When we do those things, we shine for God.
Wow, I never knew there was so much to learn about shining for God and allowing Jesus' light to shine through us.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Won't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no. I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty pumped about shining right now. I can't wait to get home to shine for Jesus with my family and then head to school and shine there too.
Yeah!
What about you? How are you going to shine today? Are you going to help? Are you going to help? Are you going to invite someone to play with you that looks lonely at recess? Will you help a classmate pick up her crayons when you fall all over the floor?
Will you clean up your toys before your parents ask you to? Maybe you'll hold the door for someone at the store.
Whatever you do, wherever you are, just remember to be a light for God. You never know who's watching and might see your good words and say to themselves, I'd like that in my life. Remember, your actions might draw someone else to Christ.
Like a bow zapper.
Just remember Matthew 5:16.
Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And now put your hands together as we glorify our Father in heaven with a kick and tune from when Miss Lee was in college. It was her favorite song we'd like to share with you, even if it is old school. Sing along with us if you know the words. Join us as we shine for Jesus.
goodness. I mean, I'm in love with that class chapel and these kids and you. That's fantastic. Well, not in the weird way, but in the way that I like, you know what I mean. Okay, so, hey guys, students, that was tremendous. Tremendous. Here we go crying again. Okay, so really wonderful job in a lot of areas. One, I love what your message was today, don't you guys today? I like that we could take what we talked about and apply it on the playground and in the classroom. Thumbs up if that makes sense to you. We can be lights to others and be kind. Yeah, that's great. Two, I like that you were so into it, like everybody was into it from the very beginning from beginning to end. And three, well-oiled machine. You guys were also like striking sets and props and like it was all of a sudden it was poof, gone. I was like, wow, that's like magical. Also hard to do. It just means it's well rehearsed. That means you took the time to make sure it was nicely done from beginning to end, not just with the lines and their songs, but with their actions too. I could go on and on and on all day long and talk about how great that was, but I'll stop now and just say one more time from all of us to you, thank you for a wonderful class chapter. One more time. Thank you very much. Wonderful job. Let's pray and close out our day. Lord, we thank you so much for this message. Let it really sink into our hearts today as this chapel, Lord, reminds us in our hearts to seek and follow you and be a light to others. Show kindness and your love through our lives. We love you so much, Jesus. And I pray. Everybody said, amen. Now listen, students.